So my first sales came literally from Kickstarter because I did a campaign based on my samples and asked people to pre-buy the bags for, 40% cheaper than they would at the retail price. And that was able to gauge the kind of demand globally, really. So the customers came from all over, and based on the demand that came from that, I sort of scaled that up to reach the minimum order quantity that I needed from the factory in China to place my first order. And then, when the order came through, obviously we had a bunch of Kickstarter products to send out, and then I still had a warehouse or a storage unit full of bags that I had to sell. So there was a kind of desperation to move the stock on and sell as fast as I could. So in the early days, I took any opportunity to sell product, whether it be bike festivals, markets, selling to friends and family, through discounts at work, just trying to get as much product out there as possible. After the Kickstarter orders, I opened a Shopify site, which, where I sold, individual bags directly to customers. And, in the early days, I remember the first month, I made £61 worth of sales, but then the next month it was a little bit more. And then I'm really surprised to look on, 4 years down the track, how much that's grown. But it has, when I look at the sort of graph, it has grown really slowly. There was never one point in time where something happened, like I got some piece of press and suddenly, everything, sold out. It was pretty incremental. So I think that my whole approach to sort of sales has been really slow and steady. Being selective with what kind of retailers I got into was really important because of the positioning of the brand. So I was really trying to build a brand that would be long-lasting, and that meant sometimes I had to be pretty strict with what kind of stockist that I, put the bags into, as much as I really wanted to make sales.